Pat, thank you for coming in today. You have used several of Pat Sherlock's programs, starting with her first book, Reaching the Top of Your Game. You've also attended conferences, you've used her newsletters, and you have attended some of her conference calls. Why don't you talk a little bit about which of those you felt most effective and useful for you?
All right, well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, Joan. First of all, I've found in working with Pat over the years that she is one of the most knowledgeable individuals when it comes to mortgage banking and the sales process. And more importantly, she has the ability to communicate it in layman's terms so that people like myself can understand and put it into practice. And it seems like that she's always got something that she can recommend that is something that I can take back to the street and put in my day-to-day operation. I've read her books, and each book that I've read has given me some tools to use in that process. Recently, I started participating in some of her bi-monthly conference calls, and there's always 2 or 3 points there that she has that it just makes me think, you know, that's right, or that's a good point, and frankly, I take some of those things away and I share them with some of the other sales teams. So I've not found anything that wasn't valuable in my day-to-day work.
So when you've taken these points back to your sales managers, they have tried to implement those tidbits into their practices, and have they seen improvement?
Yes. I mean, we'll talk about it, and oftentimes it's something that, you know, we may have come across at some other type of instruction or seminar or that sort of thing, and so we'll talk about that and we'll implement that into our process.
Do you read her monthly newsletter on a regular basis?
Yes.
And have you found that helpful in your management?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And lastly, today you're attending her Top Sales Producers Conference. What has your experience been so far?
I'm really excited. This is really some good material, and I can't help but wonder. I've been in the mortgage business since 1979, and I can't help but think it would have been nice to have this information 5, 6, 8 years ago, but it's very good.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for stopping by.
My pleasure.